Michael C. Hall gave his thoughts on why he thinks people like Dexter, defend Dexter, and justify Dexter's actions. And he said that people, I think, relish the invitation to identify with someone who is contending with this much darkness and maybe contending it with it in a way that is arguably admirable, even though he's doing what he's doing. So if you don't understand what he's saying there, basically Michael C. Hall is saying that people admire the way that Dexter is not just a brutal serial killer and just kills everyone in sight just because he feels the need to kill. Somehow, some way, Dexter has, all this evil, all this darkness, all this depression inside of him, and he somehow still directs it on a path that is the best possible path for that energy. I'm not saying that's a good path, but he's directing in a way that it's sort of, structured. Just like Harry's coat. He followed Harry's coat. Obviously, he did kill some people who didn't deserve it, which is why he's not totally justifiable. But the concept of Dexter is the best possible way a serial killer could be. And that's why Michael C. Hall says that people can, people can like him and stuff. So I agree with that. And I think the reason why people need to step back off of Dexter fans, because a lot of people are like, why are you defending a serial killer? This is fantasy. Dexter does not exist in the real world, okay? It just doesn't exist, okay? So it's a fantasy show. People are attached to this character because he used his energy in the best way possible, is the way I took that, what he just said, and I agree with him. I agree with that. It's also just a good show. It has amazing side characters with amazing side storylines. Probably the best acting I've ever seen in a crime show. So yeah, I don't hate that he said this, and I'm not trying to justify Dexter's actions at all. I'm just saying that I agree with Michael C. Hall on this take of why people may admire, or not admire, but appreciate, or I don't know, relate with Dexter in some sort of way, but not to that level of evilness. A lot of us have dark energy, and some of us just completely let it control us. But Dexter sort of took that dark energy and lived by a code or whatever. Some people may look at their dark energy and be like, okay, let me try to manage around this as best as I possibly can. Even though their dark energy is like the fucking sun compared to Dexter's dark energy. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but I thought this was very fascinating.